Welcome back, everyone, to Kingdom Hearts Dawn of Fractured Memory. I can safely say that we are now in part 2 of Final Arc. As what happened last episode was the party kicked Mordred's ass. The first couple of rounds against Mordred were fairly easy, as sorcerers have terrible AC. Paladins have decent AC, but hey, he went down pretty quickly anyway because having two tanks is dangerous. However, in a third and final attempt to try and rid himself of our players, Mordred turned into a freaking shadow dragon. The players fought as hard as they could, not realizing that in dim light or darkness, Mordred was pretty much resistant to almost everything. So the players just slowly started whittling down Mordred's health as he was dealing tons of damage to them. In the end, Mordred still lost and finally fell unconscious, or finally fell to the ground, which is where we are now. No. Oh, god damn it.
Bongo will never cooperate.
No, someone forgot to clear the queue last time, so the combat music was still there. It's alright. Anyway, you all are now standing in this dim-lit, open room. Mordred's draconic body is on the ground, slowly diminishing itself as shadows are starting to escape from his fallen form to the point where his body starts shrinking back to its normal size. The magical barrier behind you is now gone, and everyone else is running towards you guys to see what the hell just happened. And yeah, how are you all feeling?
You're muted, Angel.
Pretty cool. We beat a dragon.
Oh yeah.
You guys just beat a dragon. You see Aqua, Riku, and Ven leading at the others as they all start to come in. Aqua looks around and is like, as you can see her starting to like say something that's like, "Are you guys doing okay? What's going?" And she kind of looks around. She sees you guys all just standing, exhausted, panting. She sees Mordred's body on the ground. She's like, "Oh, damn. You guys okay?"
We are now. I'm just kidding. No, he's not gonna say it like that.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're good. We're just fine.
Yeah. Hey Ken, do you still have that rope?
Yes. He brings up the rope, and he's gonna be like, "This time, don't toss him into a goddamn closet."
Okay.
Please.
All
And he's
right,
talking about Aqua. He's talking to Aqua. He's like, "This time, please do not put him in a goddamn closet. Actually, keep an eye on him."
All right, give me a survival check to tie the rope around Mordred.
Alrighty. Tie this
I will
rope around
assist.
this to make sure it won't fall.
And Asta will assist you.
Hey.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's go.
There we are.
Okay. Yeah, you both grab the rope. You walk over to Mordred, who at this point is now back to being his robed human self. You see, you start to tie him up. This time, you make sure that it is very well done, very nice and tight. You're not trying to make it into an art piece or anything. You just want him to not go anywhere. Give it about like 15, 20 minutes. You got him leaning up against the wall, tied up. He's still slightly unconscious.
He's just gonna say, "You're lucky Aqua turned up when she did, or else I would have probably, you know, unlocked your heart, as people say around here."
Riku just kind of looks at you and is like, Ken, come on.
What?
I know you just got done doing that whatever darkness acceptance moment with your darker self, but you know the rules.
It is to keep people away from the darkness. Well, not really. It's more like, okay, to protect people from dark entities. Now, I would be consider, you know, a warrior of a guardian of light. And I would have, you know, be keeping people away from the darkness if I were to get rid of the darkness. You see, this main guy, he causes. Okay, fine, but still, we can, I guess, rest up here while we, you know, get more information.
Mm-hmm.
So Riku, one thing I forgot to ask. He's gonna use his know your enemy thing. Well, I mean, like, would that work on
Oh my
like
God.
would he know his would Riku know about the enemy coming up? That's the the person who's coming up.
I don't know.
Any valuable information I can get off of Riku to aid us in the next fight?
You ask Riku this, he just kind of looks around and he's just like, how am I supposed to know? I never lived here. Hell, I didn't even know this place existed until today.
Oh man. But I read in the book that you can, like, he says this to himself. I read in the book that you can just ask anybody for information. They'll give it to you. Why is this not working? But yeah, he's gonna just say, okay, everybody rest up.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys take a short rest.
Thank
Perfect.
God.
Terrifyingly, Ken, you get your superiority die.
And my action surges, I think, right? Hang on, let me see.
Oh shit, is that short rest?
That was amazing.
On your turn. Okay, once you use this feature, you must use a short or long rest. Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
I don't care what. Yeah, I don't care what people say. Fighters are not basic; they're terrifying.
They are not basic. Yeah, definitely. I did watch a video on people saying it, and I was like, no, they are not. You can customize
No.
it any way you want.
And Battle Master is one of the most badass subclasses. And it's simplistic, which is the worst part. It's simplistic, effective, and terrifying.
Yeah, people think that simplistic and easy means basic.
No.
Did not need to do death save.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean,
Now you're gonna fail a death save.
And that was a pretty good death save, though.
Honestly.
that was a good
Yeah.
one. That was a 17. Anyway,
Let me know when you guys
so
are finished with your rolls.
Okay, I'm still.
yeah, you guys do your rolls. You guys rest for. Actually, I'm gonna do some rolls for Wyra, I think.
And Moscow.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
Alright, well,
Okay.
meanwhile, he's doing.
Yeah, so let's use.
Wait, would you say?
Oh no, it would be
Oscar?
at 8. Or no, it would be
Do
at.
we still have 8? How long does that take to wear off?
Oh shit. It lasts for 8 hours. So
Yeah, you guys are fine.
okay.
Alright.
What's that thing called
Let's see.
again? That you placed on us? I couldn't hear the word again.
What, me?
Yeah, like the thing that she just mentioned, the thing that you placed on us, Carlo. I mean, Isui.
Oh, aid. Increases
Aid.
your max HP by 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10, 22, 28, 39 plus 14.
Fuck, I'm gonna spend them all.
Alright.
39 plus 14, that's
1d10 plus
53.
1d8. Alright, yeah. So he's gonna eat. He's going to eat
Eat the
Let's,
2 takeout boxes.
let's just do the
Good
first
idea.
hit die.
Amazing.
8, 3,
All
9,
together, this should
and
be
8.
alright.
Let's see, 12, 20, 28 is 71.
Question, Dungeon Master.
16. That's
Yes.
20 of hit points.
So an ether restores 1d4 spell slots. Is there a roll for what level it is, or?
Do I remember if I wrote that down?
I think it was the regular ether. I think it just restored 1 spell slot of any choice. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
For
And
it
or
restores
instinct.
spell slots of it. Okay, well, it's not loading for me, but yeah, I'd say that it would restores just spell slots of your choice.
Okay, sick. Then I'm gonna eat a bunch of them because I saved up a bunch and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here, he's gonna give Isui a little present. He's gonna wrap this up in I don't know what he has, a fucking loincloth or something. I don't know. Okay. He's gonna grab the nearest cloth around him. It's a castle. There's bound to be some cloth around, right?
Yeah, like a.
Yeah,
A
you
decorative
find
cloth.
you find like you find like a tablecloth.
All right. So he's gonna take the tablecloth. He's gonna take his knife, his small knife that he has in his little pack, scholar's pack, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's gonna like cut, make it look nice, and he's also gonna take a little bit of string and put all of his ether into one little bundle, and he's gonna tie it all up.
Oh my god.
Hell, I don't need it.
Adorable.
Aw, Ken, thank you. You shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I'm
He's
really
gonna be
grateful
like,
that you did.
Yeah.
How
Well,
many-
actually, no. He's not gonna put all of his. He's gonna put 13 ether. I'm gonna keep last 2 for
Oh my
Oh
myself.
God.
shit.
Thank you,
my
my
God.
man.
Yeah, I
Damn,
just been.
dude.
I never really use like spells, and when I do, I just use hex, and like the spell slots get like replenished like
Yeah.
before we even get a chance to even use the ether. So
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Your reward is a kiss on the cheek.
that's rewarding. Like
Yeah, and then I think Wyra
Senpai
still
has
has
noted.
some mega potions.
For spell slots that I get back.
yeah, I gave her like
Station.
3 or 4.
You gave her 5, I thought, and
Yeah.
she used like 1 or 2 during the fight. I'm gonna say she has 4 left. So, yeah, let's pop a mega potion for
Wait, does
Wyra.
she not have any more hit die?
I just used up her hit die.
All of them?
She only had 9 left.
Wait, did you? How many? Wow, damn. She must
Because-
have lost. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was rendered unconscious during the Colsax fight.
Oh.
And so we used some of her hit die there. And actually, wait, did we? When you
So,
can't even remember.
It's a lot of
The,
details.
the hit die. The hit die are 1d10 plus your Constitution, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just roll it. Instead of just clicking on the hit die thing like 12 times, I'm just gonna just do it all at once.
Okay.
School can roll high.
Alright. Ooh, 35 health for Crystalina.
Roll. Okay, how many hit die do I have? 12. 12.
Let me- I might as well. die
Imagine if this
potion
is
as
just-
well.
Imagine
That
if it's just-
honestly just brings her to max at that point.
What's up, Vader?
Oh no! I'm just saying. This roll I'm about to do. Imagine if this is just like all damage.
Just,
Oh my god.
It would not be anything because that sucks.
Aw.
God damn it!
Well, I mean, health is health.
Well, I mean, it'd be plus your con modifier for each roll, so it'd be
Oh,
plus.
Plus 11 more.
It'd be plus-
so,
Yeah,
because
so
I already
that's
added one to it.
76.
Ooh,
So that's an
That's
addition.
still
So that's
sucks.
76, not 65. That's actually pretty good.
yeah. I would hate to lose 76 health.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I mean,
after you
So,
guys are sort of. So after you guys are just kind of done resting and just kind of like regrouping and whatnot, some time passes, and suddenly you can hear sort of raspy laughing over in the corner as Mordred is awake.
oh god.
Alright, well,
So he's gonna just hear. He's gonna just go immediately towards him and start laughing with him, just like in the same maniacal way. Just like crouches and like he crouches and he's just gonna like just stare at him and just laugh along with him.
Give me a performance check.
can I assist him in some way, somehow?
You can like roll up behind me and make it look more intimidating.
Yeah. Give a catch.
Okay, I will
that's
allow
like,
this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Make it more intimidating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He tickles me from behind to make it more believable.
All right, Angel. Roll with
All right.
advantage because you got the freaking assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20.
That's where an apple
So as honestly, your skills in kind of doing this along with him is almost making everyone else believe, oh shit, is Ken gone insane? And Mordred stops for a second. He's just like, you're too late. The Nexus is open.
And when this nexus opens, your master comes, correct?
Yes. When
And
he
when you're-
does, he will set things in a better standpoint, far greater than these guardians of light can do.
Maybe not the Guardians of Light, but
Who's
the Keyblade. Well, I mean, I guess the what are we again? Out of character.
Blade Knights?
Oh yeah, but the Keyblade Knights can. It was fun while it lasted, Mordred, but honestly, you were getting a little stale. So I'm gonna need a bigger challenge.
Can you
So I welcome your master with open arms.
can you tell us, Mordred?
You-
who's- Oh, sure, go ahead.
You really think you can take someone on such as him?
Oh, now I'm just
Wow.
dying to know who this him is.
Yeah,
Go on,
please.
whisper it to me. Come
Spill
on,
the
tell me.
beans.
He's gonna like get close to him, and he's gonna like bring his ear up to him, and not like close enough, like towards his like biting region, but like he's gonna like get like close enough to the point where he can like hear. He's gonna be like, "Well,
Bites you hard.
what's his name again?" Cat got your tongue?
You see that he just smiles and he goes, someone you know, and someone who knows all of you quite well. He has
I'm
been
dying.
through he's been through events that have caused him to see things in a new light. Well, irony. That is a bit of a irony in that, but
Right.
I'm Oh no, you good.
You speak in riddles, Mordred. Just tell us his name.
You see that. You can tell that this guy is really starting to lose it after after the fight, and you can just kind of see that his hair is just kind of scattered all around his head and face, his eyes little more a little more off-putting than they have been, and he just looks over to you, Isui, and he's just like, but that would ruin the fun.
So even at the lowest point in your life, you still continue to waste our time.
Maybe I should let Ken do that.
Well, Mordred, just know that I genuinely did have fun. So, I have nothing else to do with you. And he's gonna bring out his keyblade.
Ken, wait.
He's not gonna do what you think. He's going
fuck.
to. What is he gonna do? Hang on, let me see. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Okay, so you can only target. Okay, so he's gonna. Okay, so since Origin is at his like kind of I guess vulnerable, would that like make him more like susceptible to the command spell?
If you're doing what I think you're doing, again, that's zone of truth, not command.
Oh no! I'm not trying to get him to tell me anything. I just want to.
I'm not actually sure. How do we want to do this? What is the saving throw that is supposed to be for command? Is it supposed to be a wisdom save?
I think it is just wait. Yep.
Yeah. No, I was about to say if it's intelligence, then probably not. He's not losing his intelligence. I'm gonna say that he'd be making the throw at disadvantage because he is definitely starting to lose his willpower is not how it used to be. Jesus fuck.
All right. Well then, here. Never mind. Okay. I guess that will do it. All right. So he's just gonna just hit him to put him asleep, just like to make him go night night. Hit him hard enough to go night night.
All right.
Or even better. Since he's not in combat, he doesn't have to use really a bow. He's just gonna bring out Glory Days and he's gonna unlock Incredible Knuckles, and then he's gonna hit him
Fucking.
with just like to make it look like he's just like knocking his ass out.
To make it look like, or are you actually gonna knock his
Like
ass
I'm actually
out?
like yeah. I want to actually do it, but I said look like because describing it.
Yeah. All right. Give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh.
13.
13. All right. Yeah, you take out Glory Days. You go with the knuckles. You give him one right across the jaw. He falls back onto the floor, or once again unconscious.
I really didn't want to do that, but he was wasting our time. We have better things to get to.
Riku kind of nods and looks to you guys, and he's like, Mordred said something about the fractured nexus being open. We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen. If that's the case, then there might be another rift here that leads there. Because I don't think there's one. I don't think there's one in the realm of light that is opened up anywhere here. Anywhere. So wherever this fractured nexus is opening up to, it's got to be somewhere here in this castle.
Which means one more filler dungeon. Let's go. I love these dungeons
Oh yeah.
and dragons. We just fought a dragon. Oh my god, it makes sense.
Hey. Yeah.
So yeah, he's just gonna. I guess we just like. Whenever everybody is prepared and all set, you know, ready to go,
Have we
we
still
can continue
got
on.
the rift trackers on our gummy phones, or was that Lee and Shion specifically?
I thought that was like an app on our phone, right?
Yeah.
That we all had.
Oh, sick.
All right, so I guess he's just like, good thinking, Eastway. He's gonna pull out his phone.
All right. You pull out your phone. And you pull out the tracker for the rift. You pull it up. It's a little staticky because, well, I mean, the original hub for it was in the realm of light, and while the Castle of Shadows is kind of in a realm between light and darkness, it's still probably hard. It's still going to have a few technical glitches, but for the most part, you do see. Sorry, I thought there was music going on. You do see an image of the castle going up, and you do see that there is a reading of something that's going on within the castle.
Did we get a
Oh, we
sense
gotta
of
read.
direction as to like?
From what you can tell, it looks like that wherever this it looks like it's somewhere either on a roof or possibly a balcony somewhere in towards the south of the castle.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, gang, shall we get
You
going?
guys feel like? Oh, do you guys feel like resting a bit more?
I think.
I mean, we can. Oh, good.
You alright, Austin? You need to rest a little bit more, or should we get going?
I think I'm
We need
alright
to-
to keep moving.
Alright, just give me 1 sec here.
All right. Cool. So, I guess he's gonna say to Riku, since he's gonna. I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay here and like, not. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna come with us. He's gonna be like, okay, Riku, Aqua, please watch over him. Right, this time there's no closet. There are no closets around here for him to escape out of. So he's right there. Keep an eye on him, please, while we do this.
Yeah, you see Riku nods, and looks at, and everyone else kind of nods, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll make sure he we'll make sure he doesn't go anywhere." And then Aqua was like, "Wait, whose idea was to put him in the closet back at Radiant Garden to begin with?"
No
Everyone just
clue.
kind of shrugs. Everyone just kind of shrugs, and they're like, "Yeah, no, I don't know who came up with that."
Well, someone must have.
The last person who said that they were in the closet was Axel. So I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past Axel either.
That
honestly,
would not be past Axel, no.
Yeah, you see everyone turns to Axel, and he was like, "Okay, first off, rude. Secondly, I don't know who put him in. It might have been Sid for all we know."
Why would Sid put him in
She-
the closet?
Yeah, yeah. You see, Shion looks at Axel and he's like, "Axel, Sid wasn't in Merlin's house."
Well, seems like this case is closed.
What do
Apparently,
you
like,
have to say for yourself, Axel?
I say you all are crazy.
Well, either way, crazy or not, I might be. We are about to head out. So,
Hmm.
if if you ever see Dimension crumble before you, we probably failed, but we failed. So you'll see what happens when we finish it. If we come back, we succeeded.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enthusiasm. Yeah.
Optimism. Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Optimus
You got.
Prime.
All
Go ahead,
right, and you guys then start to follow the directions of the gummy phone to try and figure out where the rift are. As you guys make your way through the rest of this castle, well, I mean, you don't really see anyone else or any other Heartless kind of around. After a little bit of kind of maneuvering around and exploring and whatnot, you and trying to figure out, wait, this thing has a multi-layer map system? What is going on here? You guys make your way out to one of the top levels in the castle, that has sort of an open clearing. The floor is made of a cobblestone. The areas around it give off sort of well, it looks like it's definitely been prepared for someone's arrival in sense of decor. On the other side of the room, you see a giant freaking rift, but this one is a lot different from the others. This one is crackling with energy, and you see like bolts of almost electric-like energy shooting out in some sides of the rift. You see that this thing is huge, this thing is powerful, and something is obviously on the other side. Also up here, you see both Arya and Colsax kind of standing there. They both turn to you as you make your way up the stairs.
Arya, what's going on here?
Oh, isn't it obvious?
Is this the... Are we standing before the fractured nexus right now?
Not exactly. Colsax looks over and he's like, "This is a portal to the fractured nexus. It's using the temporal energy of the rifts. That's one of the reasons why Mordred wanted to use use rifts in worlds in the realms of light, was to study and understand what potential they have in order to safely take one person from one side of the rift to the other." Now, hypothetically, he assumed that I was the only one that could do this because, well, I'm not from around here, and my abilities of travel are... some people will call them bullshit. Kristalina just kind of nods and is like, "Yeah, tell me about it." Arya kind of looks at you all and he's like, This was one of Mordred's game results. This was Oh shit! I forgot I had audio up. This was what he was. This is how he was planning to get his master out. Was to use the rifts to access the fractured nexus, which normally would be impossible, but because a fractured nexus isn't technically a realm in its own right, it's to an extent it's a lot like here, except for here where it's kind of a realm between realms. In this case, this is a realm between light and darkness. The fractured nexus is almost like a plane beyond time.
Is it like between states of being? Or am I overthinking this?
Colsax is like, yeah, you probably are, but honestly, I do that sometimes. As far as I can tell, it's where all of time happens, but also none of time happens. It's
Shit.
it's I don't even know how to explain it, but it's
It's like
part of the reason that the rift started to happen to begin with. Whoever is trying to get across, it got trapped in this temporal nexus dimension, whatever the hell you want to call it, and the energy that he and the amount of energy that he had when he came into the nexus caused almost a ripple effect, causing the rifts to appear.
So, do neither of you know who he was trying to pull through to this time?
Beat Arya. You see them both shrug, and she's like, Arya's like, beats me. Couldn't be anyone. I don't think it could be anyone from the past, though. Nobody would even know how the hell this would work. Colsax is like, hey, don't look at me. I came here completely by accident.
Speaking of which, you.
Ken?
He points towards Colsax. You're that Lucas fellow, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Kind of looks him up and down, and he's gonna be like, and you want to go back to being whole, right?
I'd prefer that, yeah, but
And just without saying anything, and without anyone expecting it, he's gonna quickly pull out his keyblade and like poke him in the stomach with it.
Ken, oh god, wait!
Like it's almost
Yeah,
like
you
he's,
see it.
like to everyone, it looks like he stabbed him.
yeah, you see everyone kind of freak out for a sec. Lucas or Colsax including, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, and he like the keyblade, like Ken's intentions are to kind of defeat the nobody to free to put his heart back into his body, because once you free them both, they become whole.
All right. I'm gonna say give me either an Arcana check or a Charisma check.
Is there any way I can offer any assistance? Or is this kind of like a...
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can offer assistance.
Okay.
All right, Arcana or
Charisma.
oh fuck, which one should I? Well, I don't have anything. Okay, Charisma's higher than like Arcana, and that's still a 2, so I'll still roll it. Let's see. All right,
Come on,
All right.
Ken.
12.
12. You take your Keyblade to Colsax. You poke at him, trying to will. Your thoughts being like, stop being the nobody, stop being a nobody, stop being a nobody, stop being a nobody. But you can feel. Yes.
I do have my inspiration left over.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a d6.
Isn't that? Can I apply that to the roll?
Yes, you can.
Would this be considered a critical?
Hmm?
It's
That's
not a
a
critical
six.
roll.
Alright,
that turns that into a 6. No, a 17.
17. All right, so you're just basically you are jabbing Colsax with your Keyblade, focusing your energy to turn him back to the way he was. Your mind just being like, stop being a nobody, stop being a nobody, stop being a nobody. But as you're doing this and channeling whatever magical energy you have, which even for you is a minimal amount, but I mean, Isui is just standing there helping you. You guys can feel that something is sort of blocking that from happening. Something that is definitely of a darker magic and not really shadow darker. Well, I mean, a little bit, but you can also sense a mix of power that is like sort of blocking you from releasing Colsax's nobody.
Okay, so is there he kind of as he's doing this, is there a way he can kind of go into his kind of heart area to kind of see this happen?
His stained glass.
Actually, as you guys,
Yeah.
I will say, that detection aside, as you're doing this, everyone can kind of see that on sort of Colsax's collarbone / whatever the hell you want to call this, you guys can see sort of a bright light glowing as it looks like some sort of emblem is like some sort of emblem. Asa, you've seen this before. It's in the shape of the heartless emblem, but in the middle of the heart part of it is a calligraphied X.
Oh shit.
Colsax kind of chuckles and he's like, yeah, no, trust me, I tried that. Arya literally started bopping me in the head several times. But whatever the hell Mordred did to make me into this nobody thing, it's still around for the most part.
So it's probably something we have to beat up on the other side to make that happen, or to free him.
It's the best bet, I guess.
Well, if we don't kick this thing's ass, then I'm coming back and I'm gonna kick your ass because I still need to get back at you for what you've done. As Colsax. But when you're back to normal, then I guess I can forgive Lucas.
You see he nods and he's like, fuck. I know you're mad at me. I know you're mad at the Beowulf. You're mad at Mordred, but I am sorry for what happened. I can't really say that it wasn't entirely my fault. I could have refused Mordred's orders if I wanted to, but do you know what it's like to have everything go black and then feel like you're drifting, and then all of a sudden someone pulls you back into existence?
No, but I do know a character who has. But I guess I can work out some sort of way to forgive you. But you're gonna have to wait until I finish fighting.
Fair enough.
Alright, so anyway, let's...
And he looks to you guys and he's like, and don't take this the wrong way. Once everything gets figured out, I am going to be more than happy to leave this hellhole. Arya just kind of looks at him. He's like, none taken.
All right.
I don't know why she. I don't know why she would take offense, because I mean she didn't create the castle.
Arya looks to you and is like,
Oh,
I think he means. Arya looks to you, Ken. She's like, I think he means I think he means being not at the castle, but here, as in whatever the hell he calls our world, dimension, whatever he wants to call it,
The universe.
universe.
Oh, you want to go to a different world? Well, I mean, yeah, we have a gun. We can like when things are set in stone. We got something.
Yeah.
We worked out. We can like fly around like we could take you to any world. I mean, you can chill with Hades because I get the whole edgy blue vibe. So
Don't.
Oh, fuck Hades. That guy's an ass. I'm glad I sent him back, honestly.
well, whatever you decide to do, you don't do it yet because we're not finished fighting. We need to fight your big bad monster person, whoever this person is. So if you guys are ready, he turns to the group.
Yeah. Ready as I'll ever be.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. All right. You guys make your way through through the rift, and I actually have a new title sequence for you.
Ooh, oh, looks like water.
Isui. What the?
Stop!
You guys make your way through
Oh.
the rift, and you walk into almost a place that is swirled with colors. There aren't any, like, there isn't anything significant and like constructive in this place. There isn't any ground, there isn't any buildings, there isn't any sky. All around you is a swirl of blacks and blues and whites.
Does the light cantrip work here?
You light your keyblade with the cantrip, look around. It just looks like a vast swirl of these colors. Like picture the final world,
Okay.
but with but instead of a floor that is like a lake and whatnot, it's like this swirl of cosmic energy almost.
Oh, trippy.
Very.
And we still like see each other, right? We're not like.
Yeah, you guys can still see each other. Shit, I do not like this music.
Alright, I'm kind of furious.
Alright, we can figure out different music another time. Actually, can I loop back to... I'm just gonna put the creepy music back on because I don't have anything else that would work with this. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, no, you guys can see each other. It's just there isn't really. It's kind of like what everyone said. This isn't like an actual dimension. This is like a place between places, which is very freaking creepy.
Isui's gonna shout hello into the void of nothingness.
You shout hello into the sort of void around you. Your voice echoes as you say this, and oh, excuse me, burp. Oh, now. Okay, cool. And as you sort of say this, your voice echoes, and you kind of look around. You start to see and hear, you see images and start to kind of like appear around you in this sort of cosmic void around you. And with each, it's almost like a moving picture with each image, and you can hear an amalgamation of different voices, each one overlapping each other. And these images are of there isn't like a single image as being played on multiple it's screens. It's like each one is playing something else entirely. You see one of which is a conversation between Maleficent and Terra. You see one that is at the Disney Islands with a young Sora, Riku, and Kairi all trying to figure out what to name their ship. You see one that is of Donald and Goofy finding the letter of King Mickey. You see one of there's just different images all being played simultaneously.
Ooh.
This is so creepy.
Well, can't stay here looking at pretty pictures all day. You ready to get into this thing? And he's gonna kind of, as he says, he kind of like walks up from behind them and then continues on forward into walking.
Ken, you have got to stop doing
Ken, as
I love
you're
doing
sort of
it.
walking around, what is like one thing that you're kind of like thinking of right now in terms of just like what is like Ken kind of thinking as he's walking around in this?
Fighting him. Just fighting this mysterious being.
All right, so as you're kind of thinking of like you can't wait to actually fight whoever this person is and how you've kind of like been waiting for this moment. The images that are sort of closer around to you start to begin to shift. It's in like a bit of a ripple effect. And all of them start to kind of look at all of them have at least one thing in common, but it all take place in different sections. But all of the images that are sort of starting to surround you all are of your memories. You see one of them is you fighting the Beowulf in your village. You see one of them is of you fighting Mordred just recently. There's one where you were fighting Dark Ken. There's one where you were fighting the Beowulf in the arena. All of these images are images of you fighting.
Whoa, that's weird.
Oh.
Oh god, now that's got my brain. Now it's got Ken's brain. Think like kind of. It's kind of like putting pressure on Ken's brain because it's like, oh my god, I want to think of anything crazy.
Isui, what is the one thing that you're thinking of right now?
I think Isui is. Oh shit. Isui would be thinking about. Obviously, I think she would be thinking about defeating whatever this mysterious entity is, but I think she's also sort of concerned about her future and what comes after this. And just sort of like what happens after everything settles down, basically.
All right. So, Isui, as you're sort of walking around in your head, you're sort of uncertain of how your life is going to continue. Are you going to be able to continue as Isui? Are you going to end up being Arya again? Like Ken, some of the images that are closer to you kind of begin to ripple and change, all of which are events in your past. You see there's one where where you like first met Arya, and you were sort of like uncertain of what exactly it is that caused her to hate you so much. There was one where, like back during when you were first being taught with Aqua at the Land of Departure, where you were uncertain of who you were exactly. You had no memory of who you were in the past, so you were kind of uncertain of who you were in the present. And there's just kind of like all of which are different like moments in your past that kind of revolve around uncertainty, the uncertainty that you were kind of feeling in the moment.
Okay. Holy shit. Isui's also creeped the fuck out.
Asta, what are some things that are going through your head right now?
A little similar to Ken thinking about the upcoming battle, but much more on edge. Kind of worried about whether this is going to be one fight, maybe. We'll struggle with a little more.
In Asta, as you're walking through and you're thinking of all this, a few of the images kind of ripple around you, showing you different images in your past. You see that one of them is you being back at Twilight Town during sort of back when you were just being a guard, and it looked like it was like one of your first days, like fresh out of training. You were uncertain of, you were just kind of like, and where in the moment you were kind of thinking, is this it? Is this like the final stretch to the end goal and that kind of thing? There's an image of you with everyone else back at Yensid's tower, where in the moment you were kind of wondering exactly where this journey would take you exactly, and how this is a little different from how you thought, and you were kind of wondering exactly what the end goal would be of this adventure and whatnot. And there's like a few other images from your past where they show like different events where you were thinking, is this the end of this particular journey, or you kind of wondering exactly what might entail from whatever the memory in the image is shown.
Guys, this memory thing is weirding me out.
This is really, really weird.
Yep. Ken is gonna kind of look back and see if the entrance is kind of closed.
The entrance is open, but
All right,
as you kind of keep walking, it just kind of gets a little more and more distant.
Well, he's gonna kind of like quickly like be like, oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot. He's gonna quickly run back to the. Be right back. He's gonna go back to Arya and Colsax.
Yeah, you pop out of the rift. They look at you and like, did you get him?
Oh no, not yet. We just started. I needed a question from
you then.
well, I needed some intel. Do you know? Okay, hopefully this time he can use this feat. So he's gonna be like, okay, do you guys know his like what do you know about this enemy? He's gonna use know your enemy and try to get like the hit points and.
Okay.
armor class and stuff.
That's. Yeah, so know your enemy works if you're talking to the person in question. Like if you were talking to Arya for a minute or so, then you would know all of the different things. Then you would be able to ask assume the characteristics her characteristics in comparison to.
I thought it would be so. Oh, okay. See, now what I
No.
thought was like you ask somebody who knows a lot about the person.
No.
But I guess not. All right, then he's just gonna go back and be like, all right, okay. What are you two doing right now?
making sure the Heartless don't come in there and kill you.
Okay, well, that's fair. All right, well, bye. And he's
All
like,
right.
okay, guys, let us continue this time on.
Pushes Ken to the front of the.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys keep on continuing, and just as the three of you have been kind of seeing images of your past that are sort of kind of close around you, you see that Crystalina is also going through a similar moment. You see around her images begin to ripple, and you see different events in her life. And for the record, all of you can see each of the different moments. This isn't just being seen in particular to the person. All of you can kind of see all the different images relate in particular. For Crystalina, you see there are various different images of locations that you have never seen before. One of them looks like a giant cave where she is facing off against a man with black feathered wings. You see one where she's facing off against someone of sort of black, of kind of like blackened skin mixed with like red and black fur. And you see almost in each of these events, there's at least one or two people in common that she sees. One of which is a young man in his that looks like it's either in his late teens, early 20s, but you can it honestly changes with each image, but you can tell it's the same person. This guy has sort of medium length, dark brown hair, hazel eyes, and is always wearing some form of black and green. You see, you do see Lucas in a couple of them wearing a sort of surfer's sort of like turquoise, orangish green button-up T-shirt. And it seems like for the most part, most of these images revolve around Lucas, this other guy, and this other guy for the most part. And you can see she is also kind of a little weirded out by what's going on, and it's just like, wow, okay, that is definitely creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's weird.
And as the we continue on going on, the one thing that he has in the back of his head he's like worried about is that Isui can't see his embarrassing past. So he's just like trying to like cover it up. He's like, "Yep, nothing to see here, guys. Can keep it going."
Hey, Ken, what's this one memory where it looks like
No,
you? I mean, it seems important. I mean,
it's not that important. It's just a weird child not hanging off a tree.
it sort of looks like you a little bit. I kind of like.
It's not me. That's
Sure.
that was Dark Ken when he was little.
I want you to do this for the next 10 minutes, please.
Oh god. He is doing that though as he's going through it. I just hit myself in the head.
Yeah. Actually, all of you guys give me a perception check real quick.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Perception check. Ready up. 14.
Oh god.
23.
Oh
God
shit.
damn it.
Hold up, my
Listen
character
here.
sheet is taking a million years.
And don't take a million years.
But
Easy, simple as that.
why didn't I think of that? That is going to be natural 20.
shit. All right, so Asta and Isui, as you guys are kind of walking around through here, all of a sudden you hear the sound of someone screaming. It sounds like a young woman, and it sounds like she's screaming, "No!" And sort of kind of rings and echoes. You can't tell if it's someone's actually here or if it's one of like sort of like the images that's kind of like being shown in here. But it's definitely a lot louder than some of these other distorted images that are going, not distorted, but overlapping images and audios from each of these memories in time.
Austin, did you hear that as well?
Yeah. Is that one of the memories, or?
I'm not entirely sure. I can't really tell. I mean, it sounds louder than a lot of them, but
Uh,
do we
purple.
do we get a sense of where the sound's coming from?
Not exactly, because I mean, you guys aren't really entirely sure like cardinal directions in this place, because well, I mean, it's a vast emptiness of cosmic time bullshit. So, but you guys do you guys try and make your way to where you guys can like guess where you guys like guess where the scream came from?
Yeah, I think we
I think
should.
so, yeah.
All right. So, Asta, Eastwheat, you guys make your way further into the Nexus.
Drags Ken by the wrist.
Huh?
She drags Ken by the wrist.
He's already,
Yeah.
well, this entire time while he's kind of been in front, but he'd never noticed it because he's still kind of like thinking and not doing that.
Yeah.
So he's not really like paying attention to it. He's just kind of like looking backward as well. So he's just walking forward without knowing where he's going.
Oh boy, like a crab.
Yeah, like he's just looking back and going forward
Amazing.
like a crab.
You continue your way through through the Nexus, trying to figure out exactly where you're going. Finally, you kind of get to where you think it might be, and as you guys are looking, kind of trying to figure it out, E-Suite, since you rolled nat 20, I'll give this one to you. You see an image being played, about like maybe 10, 15 feet to the side of you. This one doesn't look like it's from the past, but for some reason you can see yourself, or what you guess is yourself, in it. It looks like there is a looks like you're in a sort of like vast rocky canyon. You'll have your keyblade out. You can't tell if it's you or Arya, because at this point the memories that do kind of get shown around you are a mix of both. So, and you kind of remember some of the stuff that Arya did, and as it's getting pieced together, but you know for a fact that this isn't something you remember, or that you remember being in the past. But like I said, you can't tell if it's you or Arya, but whichever one it is, your keyblade is out, and directly in front of you in this rocky canyon is Ken. However, you see that instead of being his normal self, he is in sort of the persona of Dark Ken. He's got the brownish skin, yellow eyes, full white hair, midnight lion in his hand, and all around him is a swarm of Heartless, not trying to take him over, but it's standing behind him as if they are his army.
Oh shit.
Wait.
Am I? So, my mind is scrambled.
Yeah, hang on. What? Hang on.
So-
I need
so
another chance
whoever-
to listen to that.
Whoever this person is, I can't tell if it's me or Arya, but I know that
Mhm.
that I don't remember it. I'm standing in a canyon, And where is Dark Ken in relation to me? Is he like above me? Is he in front of me?
Directly in front of you,
In front.
with an army of different forms of Heartless behind him.
And I'm like, so as we see the memory, are we like behind me then, or like?
Yeah, you're as you and like the rest of the party are sort of watching this image. You all are sort of like directly behind what it behind. For the sake of this, we're just gonna say you because so you're basically you see like your back. You see that you have your Keyblade in hand like ready to fight. You see Dark Ken in front of all of that. His Keyblade is drawn as Midnight Lion. The army of Heartless is behind him, and he's Dark Ken, so it's not looking good.
Okay. So. Damn. So. This mysterious person, who we'll refer to as me, is just being attacked by Dark Ken and the Heartless?
Pretty much, yeah.
Holy shit.
And this is a memory or a
A memory that I don't remember.
I don't. Is it like a? And we're all seeing this, or is
Yes.
just you two?
Holy shit.
Okay. So,
I mean, Isui was the one who first noticed it, but I mean, I'm guessing she'd like drag everyone to be like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, what the fuck is this?"
okay. It's really. I swear, I did not try to attack you at all. In a past life, I guess. I don't
I
know.
mean, I trust you.
Ken, give me a I'm gonna say give me a history check.
Holy shit. Holy
Okay.
shit. I might have just figured something.
19.
Yeah, Ken, as far as you know, which is pretty damn accurate, this has never happened at all.
How long? Because I think like, however Dark Ken appears, like, would be at least similar to Ken. Like, basically, what I'm asking is like, if Ken was like a teenager, then we would see Dark Ken as a teenager as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How long has Dark Ken existed as an entity?
Okay, well, at least, okay, well, everything started when he was 16. Dark Ken wasn't even a thing. It was just, he sucked up the darkness into him, and Dark Ken sort of appeared around the time it did, because at first it was just darkness inside of him, and then slowly it started to kind of take shape, and then around the Boiling Isles era, he sort of started to become in his head,
Yeah.
kind of. He started becoming his own thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
so
only
as
I
far
could
as
see.
so as far as everyone here remembers, Dark Ken wasn't technically manifested until after it was like after the Bayou arc and sometime during the Boiling Isles arc, where he actually became like a true like kind of manifestation.
And only then, and he only then started to become physical, like where everyone can see him. Was when Colsax took him out,
Okay, so
and that's when he like
Right.
everyone could see him.
that throws my theory out
Right.
the window, because I was gonna say, if Dark Ken was like an entity for a while, because there's a gap in Isui's memory, so like maybe this is Arya getting jumped by Dark Ken before the time of the adventure even happens, but
I can say that I'll say that you can make either a history check or a I'd say you can make a history check to because while you did originally have a gap in your memory, some of them, you for the most part, you are sort of regaining memory. So this is from up to the point after you and Arya split. So
Okay. Yeah, my memory was fractured. 10.
yeah. So yeah, as much as you can remember, you've never confronted it. You as Isui or Arya has never confronted anyone like this, and you can tell that it's not something that happened after the split because it looks like whoever is whether it's either you or Arya at this point, it doesn't really matter because one and the same at this point. But you don't see this figure wearing Arya's armor, Cold of Shadows armor. Who she's wearing like complete standard clothing.
Okay.
So probably like before the yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I'm trying to figure
This-
out. I mean, so this figure is for sure Darken, the one that's attacking me.
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
Unless he maybe figured out how to do his whole like maybe Darken learned from his dad and how to time travel and went back to the time when
Guess so.
that happened. I don't know. I don't know why he would have a reason to, considering he said he faked his. He was kind of like faking to be evil.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what beef would Darken have with Arya if like? Because if this takes place before the adventure, then they don't even like know each other yet. So it's like...
And it can't be the future either because not only are you two kind of separate, but also Darken and I are one.
So it's for
and
sure.
We don't really look like that anymore.
It's for sure the past then, or
Or it could be a different universe.
alternate universe. This is also probable.
Well, or it could be a hypothetical. What would have happened? What could have happened?
Like a what if kind of situation.
Could be.
As you guys are sort of talking about this, you see that more events kind of start to like ripple around you, and sort of start to shift. You see, some of which are images that you kind of know, but something is a little different about them, and then others are just not exactly supposed to be there at all. You see images of Arya sparring with Tempest and Locust. You see images of a younger Ken under the employ of what looks to be under the training of Riku and whatnot. And then there are some images that look a little different. You see images of Ken being confronted by Vanitas. You see different images of what you can assume is Dark Ken wreaking havoc on the different worlds, while the next generation of the Guardians of Light, being that of Arya, Tempest, and Locust, is all go to face off against this Dark Ken. You see images of Vanitas and Dark Ken in a tag team against some of the other Guardians of Light. You see that, for the most part, this leads into what looks to be almost desolate ruin.
Okay, hang on. I have one problem with the whole Warriors, Guardians of Light thing. How are Tempest and Locust, good enough to be the thing? They could barely. They're not even freaking. They're not even sparring material.
Yeah. Those assholes? No way.
But yeah, no. Well, I guess there's no other choice but to continue on. I mean, it's just a mystery.
Yeah.
So Ken kind of pushes forward through the memory or vision.
This weird place. I have no memory of this place.
You make your way through, and
Make my way.
finally, you kind of get to a section where it looks like someone has definitely been either not necessarily living here, but someone has definitely been here before. You see, there are.
It was a jump scare.
It's fine. You see, there are what looks to be the contraptions of. Well, you're not entirely sure, but you can see that someone has like set up different like sort of contraptions. You see there is almost what looks to be a throne sitting in one section. These are like the only material objects you have seen in this place at all. You're not entirely sure why the heck they're here, but as throughout this entire section, you have not found a single material object except for the throne and kind of all the stuff that's around it.
So,
Oh, this is the first solid object we've seen. You guys want to
Well.
try sitting on it?
I will. I volunteer.
Oh God, wait! Actually,
That seems like a bad idea.
wait. I was
He's gonna just take a seat. Well, he's gonna be like, oh, well, I'm already kind of in the action. Sorry.
No!
Ken, you sit down on this throne.
got
Surprisingly,
him
it's
thrown.
no. Surprisingly, it's rather comfortable.
Ooh.
It's kind of got a bit of space. Wonderful place to kind of reach your leg up and just kind of sit there casually. There's no indication of it being. There's no indication of it being a death trap.
Okay.
He's just like, ooh, I could sit here for hours. Ooh. This feels good. Oh, wait, hang on, my back. Oh. Yeah. Woo.
You know, you seem.
Oh, would you guys like to give it a try?
I was just gonna say you seem.
I really would not.
Yeah. You seem really relaxed to be in this weird cosmic space, Ken.
Well, I mean, it's not far off from what we see every day, really. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen weird visions or weird magical swirls or stuff. We have keyblades, for crying out loud, that spit out bolts of light to unlock things.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
And we saw visions before. I literally saw my own father, and he's dead.
mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know.
well, I mean, that's why you. It's. I mean,
Something just feels weird about. I'm getting a weird feeling about something. I mean, obviously, you know, we're in this weird cosmic space, but there's just. I'm just. My Keyblade wielder's sense is tingling.
well, I hope that, we get to see something, other than a bunch of, I want to. He's kind of like stuttering a lot because he's like he doesn't want to worry the party.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I want to. He's just stay silent. He just kind of just like.
Seems like you had something to say, to confess or something.
Nah, we're good. There's no confession.
Are you sure?
Very. Sure.
Seem really happy on that throne there, friend.
Hmm. It kind of feels like someone else is meant to be here.
Yeah.
Someone in
Just
a
as you
different
say-
universe.
Oh shit.
Just as you say, Ken, just as you say, it kind of feels like someone's meant to be here. You all hear a
Oh,
voice
boy.
kind of go, "Yeah, that would be for me."
Is it not
You
just
all-
Lucius Caleb?
No. You all turn and you see a figure kind of walking towards you, giving it a bit of this kind of walking towards you. This figure has a sort of long black cloak, red shoes. It looks like he has a keyblade in his hand, as well as not really cared for spiky brown hair.
Fucking.
And as this figure kind of gets closer, you all kind of look and you realize, oh shit, you have definitely seen this guy before. Because
Mickey Mouse.
the person that is trapped in the fractured nexus is Sora. And that is where we'll end today's episode.
God, to be
I had a feeling.
Of course.
kidding.
I had a feeling. I was like, either it's Mickey Mouse or Sora, because I heard big red shoes, and I was like, okay, only two people have big red
Yeah.
shoes.
Brown spiky hair. I was like, wait a goddamn.
I was like, oh.
Thank you all for this wondrous episode. Well, hope you all have enjoyed. Stay tuned next week to figure out what the hell is Sora doing here.
Wait, so then what the fuck is the...
If you want to watch the first episode of this campaign or see any of our others, go over to YouTube at The Swordsman. All of our crazy adventures are there. Until then, we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
No.